Everyone, this is Kellen from Electric Wheelchairs USA. In this video, we want to show you a really cool folding mobility scooter. It's called the Super Light Flight. Now, why it's a really cool scooter is because when it's assembled, it weighs 36 pounds. But you can break it down into two pieces, which is, it's broken down right now. And I'm going to assemble it here in a second, but this is the tiller portion where you control it. So this weighs 13 pounds. This portion of the scooter weighs 26 pounds. So if you are capable of carrying 26 pounds, you can definitely use the scooter. It's great for someone that needs mobility and they want to travel. I mean, it's airline approved, which is another great thing. It also comes with two batteries. Here's a battery on the front. You get a nice storage bag, and your second battery is in here. So combined between the two batteries, you get 20 miles of range. And it's great for someone that needs mobility to travel with. As I said, it's airline approved. Getting around, running errands, going to the store, it's easy for that, for people that need that. So I'm just going to show you how to assemble it. And I will say that assembling it is, it just takes a couple times to kind of get used to it, but it's not difficult. You just have to, it's not like most mobility scooters that are folding. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you how to fold this thing, and then we're actually going to test it on this bridge right here. It says that it has a 10-degree incline rating. I think this bridge is probably about 10 degrees, just a pedestrian bridge. So let's get into the assembly of this. Now, I will say that you don't have to break it down into two pieces, but it's definitely going to make it easier just because it makes it more lightweight. So the first step that you want to do is I'm going to take this portion of the scooter, which is basically where you sit and the where you place your feet. There is a red lever here. So if I push this lever, then it's going to allow you to extend this out, and I can push it down and it'll snap into place. And then from here, you want to put the front tiller portion on. You have on the tiller, you have these two bars, and then you have another bar right here. So these need to line up on these hooks. So you have two hooks right here, and then you have another hook for this bar. So you just have to line this up just like this. And see how this will like move and the tiller will stay stationary. So this is like this, how it steers. So you just have to line it up and put these two hooks on first. And I'm going to press this red lever. And now we've got this, I just tilted it back into here. So now it's connected. Next thing is I'm going to put the basket on here as well. You can't fold the scooter with this basket that goes under the seat. So you have to make sure you remove that when you're folding it. But there's two little hooks. I'm just lining up on this bar. And then this hook right here, pretty simple. I'm securing it with this little Velcro strap. And then you have the armrest. So I don't think it's necessary to have the armrest, but you do have this option if you want armrest on here. So just like many mobility scooters and electric wheelchairs, I'm just going to slide this armrest into this slot here, and you can kind of secure it wherever you want. So if you wanted like a more seating area, more of a seating space in between the two armrests, you can extend it out pretty far. You can actually extend the distance between the two armrests about 27 inches, but I'm not going to scoot it out that much. I'm just going to put it in about right here and then just lock it into place, and then do it on this other side here. And I'll put this bag under here with the other battery. Now, a couple other things I'll say about the scooter is it can support 265 pounds of weight. As I said, 2 batteries, which is really unique that you get 2 batteries with it. 20 miles of range between the 2 batteries, so 10 miles per charge. And the top speed is around 4 miles per hour. So I'll show you a few other things before we test this Incline. So there are keys that come with this, but the keys are for the battery. So I can take this off and the battery's not gonna pop off. But if you want to secure this, you just turn it and just pop it up, and now you can take the battery off. Which is, I think it's great that there's a carrying bag for this too, because it's airline approved. They're always gonna require you to take the batteries off and bring them on as a carry-on. Now, to charge the scooter, you have to charge the batteries directly on here. So you don't have to charge it on the scooter itself. You just charge it on the battery itself. And once it's fully charged, just bring it back out and put it on the scooter. You can test it just by pressing this button. And you can see it's about 60% charged right now. And then as far as putting it on here, you'll back on the scooter, you see these 4 little notches on the battery, and then there's teeth here that line up on the teeth here. So you just have to make sure that these notches line up here, and then you just push it down. So pretty easy. Now the tiller, it is adjustable, so you can adjust the angle. So I can bring it towards me, away from me, and then secure it right into place. It is also a telescoping tiller as well. So I can adjust the height, so I can bring it down, lock it into place. I can bring it up. I can actually bring it up pretty high, lock it into place. But I'll just keep it down to about right here. One of my favorite things about the scooter is the controls on the tiller. So I'm gonna power it on. Has a really nice digital dash. We've got a speed control dial here. We've got your battery life that's indicated here. Here is your speed. It is in kilometers per hour. You also have a horn. You also have headlight. Now there's a high beam and a low beam. So that is the low beam. If I press it again, now it's the high beam. It actually produces a lot of light. It's really bright. So great for nighttime driving. You also have a USB charging port located here, so you can charge your cell phone while you're riding this. The tiller is also a ambidextrous tiller, so I can accelerate forward or backwards with just one hand. So if you didn't have use of one of your hands, you can still operate the scooter just fine. We are giving away a free mobility scooter. Now, from the past of doing this giveaway, this is an authentic giveaway too, guys. We're actually giving these away to real people. This is not something that's set up. We give these to real people that actually subscribe and comment on our videos. But what we're finding is that a lot of times people are hard to get a hold of, and we want to give away to people that are supporting us. So moving forward, if you want to be eligible for this, all you have to do is comment on any video, subscribe to our channel, and then once you've done those things, send us an email at giveaway@electricwheelchairsusa.com. We'll put that on the screen, and then put your username of your YouTube name, and we're going to verify that you subscribed and you commented, and we'll have your email, so then we'll be able to let you know if you are one of the winners of our next giveaway. So just wanted to share that with you. Also, because it's 3 wheels, a lot of people are concerned about it tipping over, but you have anti-tip wheels on each side. So if you take a turn too sharp, it's going to support you and not tip over. So you have that for extra stability. Tires, I believe they're, I think this one is a little bit bigger. I think this one's 9 inches and this one is 8. flat free tires. The seat is very comfortable. It is like a memory gel foam. I think it's at 17 inches in width, but super comfortable. And like I said, you can adjust the width between the armrests up to 27 inches between between the seating area. So if you felt like this was not big enough seat, you can definitely adjust it further out. It actually gets out really far. I'll show you just to show you what's possible. But I personally don't think that someone's going to want to adjust the armrest this far out, but you do have this ability. So I can adjust them like all the way out. So you can see how far out they go. But let me put them back in here. I'll also show you one other thing. I like to show this on a lot of the videos that I make. So just for reference, I am 6'4", I weigh 235, and I just like to mention that and sit on here so you can see what someone at my size looks like on here. So when I sit down here, I'm gonna stick my feet out. Typically my feet are gonna go over the edge, and that's on most of these three-wheel scooters. That's not unusual either, especially if you're tall. But for me, I might adjust this. I'm gonna adjust this angle here, and then I'm going to just bring it up slightly. I think this is fine for me, but I know we've had other people mention like I'm really tall when I ride these things, and this is not what someone like a normal size would look like. So you know, if you want easy portability, you know, this can handle someone at my size. But maybe you want something a little smaller, but it works just fine. It can support my weight. Another thing too, I'll say is the floorboard has this like rubber mat on each side. It gives you a nice grip on here. So it's not gonna, feet aren't gonna slip. Let me actually take this for a little spin. We're gonna go up this bridge and see how it performs. Now the scooter is super quiet. And in fact, the scooter is very popular. And I think the reason why it's popular is because not only is it lightweight, but the fact that you can break it down to where the heaviest piece is 23 pounds. It's also priced really well. So at the time of this video, the scooter is priced at under $2,000. So in comparison, a lot of these, like we have other folding scooters that I guess are competitors to this, and they are priced over $2,000. So I think the price point is very good on the scooter. So as far as the climbing ability, this is not phased. I have it full throttle right now. So we're going at that top speed of 4 miles per hour and going up this incline. It has not slowed down. And then I can stop as well on this incline, and because it has electromagnetic brakes, it's not going to drift backwards, so it's going to stay in place because of that braking system. Turning radius is really good on the scooter too. I've actually seen better. Oh, see, like almost took that turn too sharp, but thank goodness for the anti-tip wheels. So going up this incline is definitely not going to be a problem. Got a lot of cyclists out today. I don't want to run into them, get in their way. So I'm going to get back to this kind of first person point of view and go up this bridge. I'm not going to go all the way up to the top, but I just want to show you how it can climb. because it's really hot today and I don't want to kill myself out here in the sun.
Hey, I just want to let you know real quick, we do have a physical catalog that we can send to you, and it is free. It's not of all of our products, but it is of our top sellers. You can give us a call at the number below and just provide your information to the representative that answers, and we'll get it sent out to you. You can also click on free catalog at the top of our website and just fill out that short form and submit it. And once we receive that information, you'll receive that catalog in about 10 days. All right, back to the video.
Now, the brand that makes this scooter is called Discover Your Mobility. And this company has actually been around for about 30 years. And they have some really great quality products. In particular, a lot of folding mobility scooters and folding electric wheelchairs. This particular scooter, I think, is kind of a game changer in the industry just because of there's really nothing like this on the market that can disassemble to more lightweight pieces. And I think the price point is really good. And the fact that it comes with 2 batteries is pretty rare. A lot of these scooters aren't going to come with 2 batteries or electric wheelchairs, but a lot of these products from Discover Your Mobility actually do come with 2 batteries. So I'm not going to go to the very top. I'm just going to stop here and turn around. And another thing I'll just point out is now I'm going downhill. So if there wasn't electromagnetic brakes, this thing could just drift and pick up a lot of speed. But if I let off the throttle, it's not going to continue to go forward. So some great safety features in here. All right, so now we're back to the car. And I showed you how to fold it, or I'm sorry, I showed you how to unfold it, but let me show you how to fold it. So there are a few steps, but it is easy. Again, it just takes a little time to kind of get used to this. I'm going to power this off, and I'm also going to take this battery off. Now, you don't have to take the battery off. It's just an extra step, but I'm going to take it off, put it in the storage bag. Really like the storage bag. This is a nice touch, having this as a... I also think it's a good idea to... the keys that were on the battery, make sure you don't lose those. So I want to put those in my pocket. I think it's also a good idea to take the armrest off. Now, this is another step that you don't have to do, but I think it's just going to make it more compact and easy just to put away and put back in your vehicle. So took both of these off. Now, the next step is I'm going to take the basket off because you can't fold the scooter with the basket still on. But that's just a matter of unscrewing this Velcro and then just lifting it off these hooks. So that's very simple to do as well. Now, this part is where you're going to detach the front tiller from the rest of the scooter. So all you have to do is press this lever back like that and then lift it up, and you can set it down on these anti-tip wheels. The anti-tip wheels are here. And now this weighs 13 pounds. So I'm going to put this to the side. And then the last step in folding, so I'm actually going to fold the seat back down. And then you see this red lever. This is how you unfold it. You got to fold it the same way. You press it like this, and then I can grab the handle here on the seat and just pull it back. And now we have it folded. So I have the pieces all over the place here, but 26 pounds, which is the seat and floorboard. Here's the tiller, basket, armrests, and the batteries. So that's how you disassemble it. So a few extra steps. I mean, you could fold it into one piece, but this is how you get it into these lightweight pieces. If you have any questions about this really cool and unique scooter, definitely give us a call. We're open every day. We know a lot about this product too. We've done very well with this. Our phone number is at the bottom of the screen, but it's 1-800-682-9444. You can also visit us at electricwheelchairsusa.com. Thanks so much for watching, and really hope this video was helpful so you can learn more about the Super Light Flight. Have a good day, guys.